Hi guys, welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, I'm going to teach you the debugger. So first of all, what is the debugger? So debugger, from its name, you have get the idea. Debugger. So debugger is just used to debug our code or remove or to identify the errors in our code. Here I want to tell you something that when we write our code in the notepad plus plus, and if we write the wrong code, or in other words if we create an error by mistakenly, so the browser doesn't give us any highlights that there is an error in your code at this point. Here I'm going to write the code, then you can understand it clearly. Here I have write it document. Here you can see that document dot write. I have not write the correct spelling of the document. Here you see that the O is missing, and here I'm going to write any random text. This is a random text. So now this JavaScript code is not uh, fine, and now here you see that this file is rendered execute, and now I'm going to refresh the page. Here you can see that there is no output on the screen, but it is not telling us that at this place you have write an error, at this line of code you have the error. This browser or this notepad plus plus does not telling us when you do the web development in the future. So you have to write 1,000 lines of codes. You have to write long codes. You have so many files, so you can't identify where is the error. Where is the error? You can't identify this because this editor is not telling us where is the error. This browser is not telling us where is the error. So how to identify the error? uh, I will tell you how to identify the error. uh, every browser have the built-in debugger, or in other words built-in console where you can execute your code, where you can view your code. It is basically the debugger, built-in debugger of the browser. So how to open it? This is I'm telling for the Google Chrome, then I will tell how to open the debugger in the Firefox, then in the Opera. So now first of all, this is the Google Chrome. I'm going to tell you how to open the debugger to identify the error in the Google Chrome. You have to press F12. Press F12. Here I have pressed the F12. So here you see that here is our code is open, and here you have to click on console. So in this console, this is the debugger where our code is execute and our errors are highlight. And here you can see that here it is telling us uncaught reference error, document is not defined. So here is the error. Where is the error? Here it is telling us document, here is we have missed the O, it's not defined. And here you see that this is our file name, 3debugger. Here you see that 3debugger, and here is the line number. This is the line number. What is the line number? Line number is 16. This 16 is the number of line. So here you see that the error is at the 16 line. So if we correct it, so I have write the O, and now if we refresh this file, so here you see that there is no error and the text is printed on the screen. So in this way, here I'm going to create another error. Righty, I have write extra e, so now this keyword is wrong, and when I refresh this, so it is not printed. And here is the error is, here you see that document.write is not a function and error is at 16 line in this file. So in this way you can see your errors in the console. So how we can open this console? F12, you have to press the F12 for the Google Chrome, and for the other browser I will tell you. And here this is the console where you can see the errors and execute your code. And here is the sources. In the sources, here you see that in the sources, this is the directory of your file. Here you can see that this is the directory of your file. Here I'm gonna remove it. Here this is the directory of your file. Here you see that this is the address of your file, and here is your file in this folder 3.debugger, and this is the code of your file. Here you see that in this sources it is also telling us that the error is at the line 16 line. Here you can see that at the 16 line there is a cross. There is a cross, so it is telling us this write is not correct. So what you need to do, you are not able to edit your code from here. This is just for telling us the error is here, and console is also just for telling us error is here. You have to correct your error from here. So in this way you can identify the error in your code. And this is for the Google Chrome. So now how to identify the error for the Mozilla Firefox, Opera, for other browsers? Here I'm going to tell you. First of all, here is the Mozilla Firefox. I'm going to open it, and now it is open. And first of all, you have to render that file which have the error in the Mozilla Firefox. So now here it is rendered, so the text is not written on the screen. So in the Mozilla Firefox you also need to press F12. You have to press F12. Here press F12, and here is the console is open, and in the console, so here is the error: document dot write is not a function. It is highlighting error. This is the file name, this is the line. Here this is the line, and here you can see that this is the line. And when you click on the line, so it have opened another window in which the line that have the error is highlighted. Here you see that this line is highlighted. How to open it? Just click on this line, and here it is open, that the line that have the error. In this way you can identify the error in your code by using the Mozilla Firefox. And the second one is the Opera. If you are using Opera, so it have the different method to open the console or the debugger. First of all, render your file in the Opera. Here is the file. Here is execute that file. So here is the file, and to open the console or the debugger in the Opera, you have to press Control Shift I. Control Shift I, so it is open. Here is the Control Shift I. So now here you can see that, and you can also open it from here. This is the developers and developers tools. So if you click on this, it have the shortcut Control Shift I, so this console will be open. And here you can see that it is just like the Google Chrome. The error is in the document.write is not a function, and here is the line. If you click on this, so sources will be open, and it is telling us that the error is on in this file is on this line 16 line. You can identify from the console 16 line. So here is the 16 line. So in this way, these three browsers are mostly used. So you can use these browsers to detect identify the errors in your code in this way. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any problems, so kindly add the discussion. I will help you as much as I can. Thank you for watching this video.